It's Good Day New Mexico with Casey Messer.
And we're getting serious about gang violence and involvement, what parents should look for, and tips to help your child stay away from gangs. But according to the FBI's National Gang Intelligence Center, 1.4 million gang members are responsible for 48% of violent crimes in the U.S. Once a former gang member, he has changed his life around, and he's a doctor now. Here to help is Dr. Ray Ransom, award-winning author of Gangster to Doctor. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You have an incredible story.
Yes.
So let's just start with that, your story. At 16, you were in a gang, and let's start there.
Yes, at 16, I had been bullied at age 12. Studied martial arts for 4 years, and by the time the bullies got to me, I was able to turn the tides on them. But it escalated it to the gun battles, and I had to go into a gang-type situation full-time as heading a gang. Went to school during the daytime and had gang activity at night. My parents never even knew, my mother never even knew, which was a single parent, that I was actually involved in that type of activity.
How were you able to hide that you were in a gang from your mom?
She worked at night as a nurse.
So she's busy.
She's busy, didn't know, never knew. And it went on and escalated from that. I eventually I graduated from high school at 17. I became a father pretty early and had twins, and was the father of 3 by the time I was 21 years old. Going to school, having made a promise to my grandmother at age 7 to become a medical doctor, had to give that up because of the kids. I had too many kids at a young age, pay the bills. Changed the major to real estate and pursued a PhD at that point. Things went well for a while, and as I turned age 25, by the time I got into real estate at an early age of 20 and turned 25, I was worth $4.6 million at that time. I lost everything because of a bad economy and decided to make another move to get involved with illegal activity, which was gangster activity again, and that ended up costing me 17 years in federal prison.
Wow. So even a lot of people, I think gangs are a younger crowd, middle school, high school, but even in your 20s,
yes,
gang-related activity.
Right. It's more so young people now, because you have over 1/3 young people 17 and under in gangs now, and that number is escalating. And it's growing. That's a major population now. But we had what we call gangsters in my days, individuals who started gangs and organizations, and they still exist to this day.
So individuals, and then they start recruiting.
Recruiting people, yes.
Okay. So again, you were 16 in a gang. You turned your life around, now a PhD. This is your book, Gangster to Doctor. We still have a lot more information to get to, a few things to touch on. You say it's okay to, be aware of the signs. Go into your children's room. It's okay to maybe look around, see if there's drugs there, or, colors, you said.
Yes.
You mentioned about.
Yeah, a kid might have a certain affinity for a certain color, a certain type clothing. You might see them tattoo their body for some reason. They change the demeanor. All of a sudden, they're now withdrawn, or they become boisterous, using profane language. Kids all of a sudden coming to larger sums of money and possessions and so forth that they can't explain.
Okay.
Things of that nature.
We still have lots more to talk about with Dr. Ray Ransom, Gangster to Doctor. We'll be right back.